What would you think if in every game, regardless of difficulty, character, or genre, there were two nameless people who were the best and won every match? In No Game No Life, Sora and Shiro are siblings who spend all their time gaming 24/7 and they have never been defeated. Plus, they are always together. If they are apart for too long, they enter a crisis until they can get close again. One day, they receive an email that sends them to a chess match. After winning, they are teleported to a fantasy world where a god named Ted explains the 10 rules, of which I'll only mention 3, which are the most important ones I remember. The first is, in this world, everything is decided by games or challenges. Second, participants must offer something of equal value as a reward. And the third rule is that if they are caught cheating, they lose instantly. Keeping this in mind, Sora and Shiro look for a place to stay. They meet another girl who lost a game because her opponent was cheating. Our protagonists realized this but didn't tell her how, so Sora says to her,
If you defeat me in rock, paper, scissors, we'll be two slaves for life. On the other hand, if we win, you'll be our slave. But if we die, I'll tell you how the other girl was cheating and I'll do you a favor. By the way, I'll only use paper, so if I use anything other than paper, I'll lose. But if I win, even using rock or scissors, we'll tie, okay? Can you repeat that, please? Which part? Start from when you said, if I defeat you in what game? Rock, paper, scissors. And if I win, we'll be your slaves. And if you.
3, 2, 1, go! They tied, so Sora tells her how the other girl cheated to become queen and asks her to fall in love with him, which she agrees to. Why not? It's free. After that, they encounter the new queen who treats everyone poorly. Sora challenges her after exposing that she cheated to get where she is. She then chooses to play chess, where Sora wins after flirting with the queen, not the other girl, but by winning over the heart of the enemy queen by brainwashing her. Thus, both become kings and improve the village's situation by resolving the citizens' issues and gaining their trust. How did you gain the knowledge to lead an entire village in such a short time? By playing Dragon City. Later, they meet Ted again, who explains that everything in this world is decided by games, including the title of God. This sets the duo's next goal to become gods themselves. But first, they need to conquer the entire world and study all the existing races. After defeating the former king's daughter in games more than 5 times in a row, they head to the National Library where they meet Jivri, a flogel who owns all the books containing the world's information. They challenge her to a game to gain the access to the library. Jivri chooses a word game, and after defeating her, which involves almost destroying the entire land and sharing oxygen mouth to mouth to communicate, they gain control of the library and become the masters of the Flogel. Following that, they decide to confront the Eastern Federation, but without knowledge of their abilities, they feel compelled to investigate. They learned that those who previously challenged them were defeated and have their memories wiped, except for Stephanie's grandfather, who faced them 8 times and lost each time. However, not all information is in the book now held by the Whites. Armed with the necessary knowledge, they prepare to challenge the warrior beasts, where they meet a very muscular old fur and a lolly fur who constantly asks for favors, saying please. They challenge the duo personally after proving the claim that they can read minds is false. With their opponents in check, they wager a piece of their race, but seeing that they aren't ready, they return to their castle where Sora separates from Shiro to play for the last piece needed to defeat the warrior beasts, an elf. Sora and Shiro play a game with a friend of another elf where they wager their existence. The loser will be completely erased from the memories of everyone they know. However, Sora has already planned to win alongside Shiro, who is outside the game with the last three pieces. After defeating their opponents, building trust, and shedding some tears, they take a bath together before heading to face the warrior beasts. But with the help of the elf Flynn, they ensure that no cheating occurs in the game, which takes place in a virtual world, essentially a video game simulating the city of Tokyo. And if you're wondering what type of game it is, it's a love battle royale. Yes, these guns have the ability to make whoever they hit fall in love, drawing them to their side. So three humans and a flugel are trying to shoot a four, but what they don't realize is that the four is smarter. When she finds Shiro, she shoots him, but Shiro has a Risa Hokai complex and calculates the trajectory of the shot. Even so, they find themselves cornered and must run away. Shiro concludes that he must sacrifice himself for his brother. From the opposite side, he begins to follow Sora, and when they are falling from a building, Sora shoots him. But surprise! He wasn't actually against Sora. He used his clothes as a shield against the shot. With the Lollifor inside, she activates her wild instincts, allowing her to move faster and break the laws of physics by achieving a double jump in the game. However, that's not enough because despite having hit our duo, she is defeated by the clueless Stephanie. Thus, it seems the Whites have allied with the Eastern Federation, or so we thought, because the fourth priestess appears, challenging Sora for the rights of all fours. He decides to bet everything on a coin toss. The priestess uses her skills to calculate how the coin will land, but it lands on its edge, so neither wins. They then end up as allies. Sora makes the four call upon the ancient gods and declares end of the game.